Hi y'all, welcome back to our home. I'm Michelle with Alaska Rural Homestead. I am really trying to stay in the holiday spirits here. I just made some fresh gingerbread cookies, and for those of you that don't really know me, I am...
Wait, fresh gingerbread cookies. Thank you, honey, they're wonderful. You have a great day. See y'all.
Okay, so for those of you that don't really know me, I'm kind of old-fashioned. I love to bake things, and I love to bring little gifts to our neighbors during the holidays, whether it be cookies or a fresh loaf of bread. And it's just the little things like that that really mean something. And so I wanted to share with you some little Christmas tree ornaments that I make, and they are really sweet. They're really cute to put on a loaf of bread or a simple gift for a neighbor or a friend, and they will cherish these forever. And you can do them in simple designs. They're not really hard to make once you get the hang of them. You use a lot of your scrap material that you have around the homestead here, and they're just stuffed cute little ornaments. So let's get started making these ornaments. All right, so to start off, we are gonna need two 5x5 pieces of fabric. Now they can be just plain fabric or they can be designed like this. And then you want to fold this fabric, iron it like this so you get the correct points, and then you're going to open it up and you're going to take a pin. You're going to mark these sections. So now you've just divided the section into 4. Now we're going to do it again. And we're going to go from point to point. And we're going to do it again from point to point. Now you have 8 sections. So you are going to need 1.5 by 2.5 inch strips. And you're going to need 32 of these. Then, once you get your strips cut, you are going to iron this 1/4 inch. Once you iron it, you're going to iron it this way. And then you're going to fold it again like this, and you're going to iron it. Now, once you have these ironed, you will have all these little triangles. This is what it looks like. So here's your triangles, and we're going to put them right here. Now, what you can do is you can take your sewing machine and you can stitch in here, or you can tack these on the side. Okay, so you're going to keep putting your triangles there, and the whole idea is you want these lines to match up to your triangles. So you're gonna make a box like that. Now, what I usually do is try to get these even as possible. I take a little pin and just get those as straight as possible. Now, what you could do is just take some spray adhesive and spray this down so it's nice and straight, because this is your starter box and you want this really nice. You want these lines to line up just like this. So once you have your first box made, you need to decide on what other color you're going to use. Now, I like to use calico fabrics or really bright fabrics. So let's let's go with the gold here. So you can see it's folded over right there. You're going to go on the part that has the space in it, like right here. So that's where we are putting that. And you would tack these down as you go along. So we're going to put that one there. Now the whole idea is you want to be able to cover this first box as you're going around. You'll see as we get a little bit further. And I just like to go from side to side to side because I just think it comes out better, especially when you're trying to line up your triangles. And then you're going to take one and you're going to put it right there. And see how it's covering that box? That's what you want. You don't want any of the edge to show from your bottom triangles. Alright, so you would sew this all the way around. Now you can make a circle and sew all the way around if you wanted. Or you could just tack these down, but I kind of prefer to go ahead and sew these all the way around. Okay, so we've got our first box, we've got our first row. Now we're going to put our second row. Now we're going to do a red. Now once you got this one, you're going to go over here. And you would just continue to stitch all these down. And these are going right here at these little points. Okay, so we've got these 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so we've got these down now. Now you can take another color, or you can stick with the same color. Let's try putting down the same color first as our inside box. You can do it like that. And I really recommend that you have an iron, a hot iron, close by to get all these lined up and freshly pressed, because that's going to make it easier for you. Okay, so I went ahead and I just pressed it. Now, like I said, you could run a stitch as you put a row down. You want to put a stitch all the way around. Okay, so is what I went ahead and did is I went ahead and sewed all of my folded triangles here. And you can kind of see where I went ahead and stitched every row. Now I'm going to go ahead and make the back of this. Okay, so here we've got the front of our ornament here. Now this is our back. This is a 4-inch circle. we're going to place this over this, right sides together. All right, so we've got a 4-inch circle here. This is the right side, this is the back side. So you're gonna go ahead and line this up the best you can. And I'm gonna get a ribbon for this. And I've got one right here. This is just a green little ribbon. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to follow this circle, and you want to leave a little opening so you can put your stuffing in. We're going to follow this circle right here, all the way around. Okay, so now we've got our backing stitched on here, all the way around, and I'm going to go ahead and trim all this off. And I'm not going to trim any of this off right here, and that's my opening right there. All right, so now you've got something like this. We're going to go ahead and turn this right side out. And now you've got something like this. I'm going to go ahead and press this down. I got this all pressed down, and don't forget, you guys, you need to make sure that you tack these down somehow, or these will pop up. Now this one I did not get tacked down. This one is already tacked down. You can see that I put that through the sewing machine and just ran a stitch all the way across. And then the same with this one. This one I did do a little hand stitching on this one also. So I'm going to go ahead and get this stuffed. Now you want to tuck all this in, and you're going to run a blind stitch right here. Hey guys, so we're back from making the ornaments. I just got finished with baking the cookies, and I've been cleaning, I've been cooking, and I've been redecorating. And one thing I do want to mention, that if you guys hear some country slang in there, you know, I am kind of country, so I put a little bit of country slang in my words. So just go along with it. But I did finish the ornaments. Now, I did have the ornaments hung on the curtain rod here, but throughout my house, this is the only curtain rod that is commercially made, because all my other curtain rods are long trees that I have cleaned the bark off of, and that's what I use for curtain rods. And also, this swag I made from things around the homestead. I collected a lot of branches off the homestead here, and I've just used some twine and tied them together, and then I got some greenery from the store when it was on sale, because I am really frugal. And then I have hung stuff that I've had around the homestead here, and it makes this cute country little swag. I don't really like to spend a lot of money on things. You know, I don't really like to buy fancy purses. I don't like to go out and buy all this makeup, because, you know, I feel like if I have to do that, I really need to rethink myself, because that's not what is really important in life. And so that is one reason I really love to make these ornaments, and I give them away as gifts. And these ornaments are super easy, you guys, and you are going to truly love them. And you can give them as gifts. You can put them on a loaf of bread, and you can put them on a little gift bag with cookies. And so you can take them to the neighbor, or you can take them to that elderly couple down the road, and they will just be so happy that someone actually thought of them. So I really hope you guys make these ornaments, and don't forget to share your love and kindness, because that really matters, especially around the holidays. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe and like our channel so you can be notified when we have more videos coming out.